You've been told you attract what you desire or what you think you deserve. You set your intentions, you visualize, and you affirm. Yet, despite your conscious wishes, you often find yourself stuck in a reality that feels less than ideal, repeating patterns you desperately want to break. What if a hidden cosmic law is silently overriding your conscious wishes, dictating precisely what you manifest? Owen Hermstring introduces the law of tolerance, a profound, undeniable principle that asserts your reality is not a reflection of what you consciously desire or even what you think you deserve, but precisely what you are subconsciously willing to tolerate. Your life, Hermstring reveals, is merely echoing the energetic boundaries you've unconsciously set. Imagine your energetic field as a highly sensitive boundary, invisibly permeable to certain frequencies and impenetrable to others. This boundary is set by your subconscious mind's baseline of what it's willing to accept as your normal reality. This isn't about your conscious desires, it's about what you have, over time, subtly agreed to live with, even if it brings discomfort. Hermstring states, "The universe is not bound by your stated desires, nor by your intellectual concept of deserving. It is bound, absolutely, by your energetic parameters of tolerance. What you permit, you proclaim. What you subtly accept as good enough, you broadcast as your ultimate boundary. You attract not what you desire, but what you secretly accept. This means that your mind's deepest, often unexamined acceptance of a certain level of struggle, drama, or limitation acts as your ultimate energetic ceiling, defining what the universe delivers. The energetic mechanism of this law is powerful and unwavering. Your subconscious mind, often due to past conditioning, fear of the unknown, or the comfort of familiarity, sets this energetic baseline of what it's willing to tolerate. This subconscious tolerance then creates a powerful, consistent, and often low-frequency broadcast. Even if your conscious mind screams yes to abundant wealth, your subconscious might be silently broadcasting no, or I'm okay with staying at this level of income, if that's what you've habitually tolerated. The universe, being an impartial mirror, simply reflects this dominant frequency of tolerance. It delivers experiences that match the energetic boundaries you've unconsciously set for yourself, ensuring your reality stays within the confines of what you secretly accept. Consider the individual who consciously desires millions, but subconsciously tolerates consistent debt or hitting a certain income ceiling. The law of tolerance ensures they stay within that tolerated financial range, constantly finding ways to attract expenses or repel opportunities that would push them beyond their comfort zone of what they're willing to accept. Or think of someone who consciously desires a loving, respectful partnership, but subconsciously tolerates emotional unavailability or constant conflict in relationships. The law of tolerance ensures they continue to attract and experience dysfunctional relationships that align with their subtle acceptance of less than ideal. The secretly accept aspect is crucial here. It's not about conscious choice, but deep, often hidden, acceptance. Understanding this undeniable law of tolerance is the crucial first step to truly understanding why you're attracting what you are and how to consciously redefine your energetic boundaries. You understand the undeniable law of tolerance. You attract what you secretly accept. But what exactly are you broadcasting when you compromise, when you settle for less than your true desires? Owen Hermstring points to a pervasive and often unnoticed energetic trap: low or compromise standards. These are not just personal preferences, they are active, low-frequency counter-broadcasts that subtly sabotage your manifestation by repelling higher possibilities and ensuring your reality stays within the confines of your energetic tolerance. Imagine your energetic field as a highly sensitive signal, constantly communicating your expectations to the universe. When you accept less than your sovereign worth, whether it's in relationships, career, finances, or personal well-being, your subconscious mind registers this acceptance as your true, ultimate boundary. Hermstring is precise in his warning. Your unspoken compromises are louder than your loudest desires. When you accept less than your sovereign worth, your energetic field sends out a subtle yet powerful counter-broadcast of low expectation. The universe, ever the obedient mirror, has no choice but to reflect that compromise standard, ensuring you receive precisely what you secretly settle for. This means that your willingness to settle, driven often by fear of being alone, fear of not finding anything better, fear of discomfort, becomes a powerful limiting signal, overriding your conscious wishes for more. The energetic mechanism of this subtle saboteur is insidious. When you broadcast, "This is good enough for now," from a place of resignation rather than genuine contentment, your energetic signal actively repels higher vibrational opportunities. For instance, staying in a mediocre, unfulfilling relationship out of fear of being alone, or believing that this is as good as it gets, sends out a dominant frequency of mediocrity is acceptable. The universe, in its mirroring function, responds by ensuring you remain in or attract similar unfulfilling relationships, perpetuating the pattern. The conscious desire for true love is subtly sabotaged by the subconscious willingness to tolerate less. Similarly, accepting a job with low pay, poor conditions, or unfulfilling work because it's better than nothing, or you fear unemployment, broadcasts a signal of, "I am only worthy of this level of work." This energetic compromise ensures that higher paying, more fulfilling opportunities are subtly repelled, keeping you stuck at that accepted level. Or think of consistently tolerating chronic minor ailments or unhealthy habits because everyone gets sick, or it's too hard to change. Your energetic field broadcasts, "This level of health is normal for me," preventing true, vibrant well-being from manifesting. The hidden nature of this sabotage lies in its quiet acceptance. It's not an overt act of self-destruction, but a continuous series of small, energetic compromises that accumulate, keeping your desires just out of reach. To attract what you truly desire, you must first refuse to tolerate what you don't. You're courageously raising your standards, understanding the undeniable law of tolerance. But what if your profound desire for peace with others, your willingness to accommodate, is subtly costing you your true worth? Owen Hermstring points to a pervasive and often lauded behavior that energetically is a profound trap: people-pleasing and an unexamined fear of conflict. This dynamic creates an energetic compromise that continuously drains your personal power and actively traps your worth, preventing you from attracting what you truly deserve. Imagine your personal energy field as a vibrant, full, energetic bank account, representing your inherent worth and life force. People-pleasing, driven by a fear of confrontation or disapproval, causes a continuous outflow from this account. When you suppress your authentic needs, desires, or boundaries in order to maintain harmony, avoid confrontation, or gain approval from others, you are making an energetic withdrawal. Hermstring is direct in his assessment. The energy of compromise, born from the fear of conflict or the craving for external approval, is a direct betrayal of your sovereign worth. Every boundary unheld, every truth unspoken, is a withdrawal from your energetic bank account, broadcasting a signal that your field is open to violation. You cannot manifest your true value when your essence is perpetually diluted by the demands of others. This means that your desire for peace, while well-intentioned, paradoxically broadcasts a signal of energetic permeability, inviting others to overstep your boundaries and unknowingly reinforces your own tolerance for less than you deserve. The energetic mechanism of this trap is insidious. Your conscious desire for respect, abundance, or authenticity clashes with the subconscious signal of, "I'll accept less to keep the peace," or "Their approval is more important than my truth." This mixed signal confuses the universe, leading to misaligned manifestations where you get less than you truly want because your field is broadcasting your willingness to compromise. The continuous emotional labor involved in people-pleasing, managing others' feelings, suppressing your own resentment, constantly seeking approval, is immensely draining. This leaves less energetic capacity for focused creation, pursuing your own goals, or truly valuing yourself. Furthermore, by consistently accommodating others and avoiding confrontations, you reinforce the subconscious belief that your boundaries are permeable and your needs are secondary. This actively repels relationships and opportunities that would truly honor your authentic value, as your diluted energetic signature simply doesn't resonate with them. Consider the professional who accepts an impossible deadline or takes on extra work without compensation simply because they fear saying no to their boss. This broadcasts, "I am easily exploited," or "my time is limitless," leading to burnout and a lack of recognition for their true value. Or the individual who consistently stays silent when a friend or partner disrespects them, avoiding conflict, which broadcasts, "My feelings don't matter," inviting continued disrespect. The solution to this energetic compromise lies in cultivating energetic integrity and setting clear, compassionate boundaries. It means aligning your actions with your true worth, even if it causes temporary discomfort or disagreement. This courageous act broadcasts, "My worth is non-negotiable," allowing you to attract relationships and opportunities that honor your true value. You complain about your job, lament your financial struggles, or express frustration with your relationships. You voice your dissatisfaction, believing that by speaking out, you're taking a step towards change. But Owen Hermstring looks deeper, revealing a subtle yet powerful energetic trap: the mirror of resignation. He asserts that your external reality is not a random outcome, nor does it respond to your complaints. Instead, it precisely reflects your inner "it's fine," or "I can live with this" frequency, silently broadcast from your subconscious, perpetuating conditions you've unknowingly accepted. Imagine your complaints as loud, buzzing noises trying to get the universe's attention. But beneath those complaints, your energetic field is transmitting a quieter, more consistent signal, a deep subconscious agreement that your current undesirable situation is, in fact, acceptable. Hermstring is unequivocal. The universe is not swayed by your complaints, but by your core agreement. When your lips curse your circumstances, but your spirit broadcasts a deep "it's fine," or "I can live with this," the mirror of resignation will hold that image indefinitely. What you passively accept, you powerfully proclaim as your truth. This means that your passive acceptance, even if born from exhaustion or a perceived lack of options, overrides your vocalized dissatisfaction, ensuring your reality remains unchanged. The energetic mechanism of this trap is insidious. The underlying "it's fine" is a frequency of low expectation and energetic neutrality towards conditions you consciously despise. It signals to the universe, "This is acceptable, this is my boundary," even if your words scream otherwise. This deep dissonance between your conscious desire and your subconscious tolerance creates immense internal energetic friction, draining your power and leading to apathy or chronic fatigue. You're expending energy complaining about a reality that your subconscious is actively signing off on. This passive acceptance often means ignoring subtle inner nudges for change, avoiding discomfort, or choosing the path of least resistance, which stifles the emergence of higher frequency desires. Consider the individual who constantly complains about their dead-end job, but never takes concrete steps to leave. They don't update their resume, don't network, don't explore new industries. Their inner "it's fine, I'll just stick it out for now" broadcasts a passive acceptance that keeps them stuck, and the universe obliges by ensuring they remain in that unfulfilling role. Or think of someone who laments their financial struggles but subtly accepts it as "just my lot in life," never truly believing they can break free. This energetic resignation ensures their financial stagnation. The shocking truth is that your reality doesn't change until your inner "it's fine" transforms into a fierce "no more." Releasing this mirror of resignation requires identifying where you're passively accepting less than you desire and actively raising your energetic boundaries. You've seen the uncomfortable truth of what you're tolerating, the subtle saboteurs, the energetic compromises, and the mirror of resignation. You understand that your life is currently defined by what you silently accept. Now, the pivotal question arises. How do you break free from this insidious trap and finally align with what you truly deserve? Owen Hermstring offers powerful, actionable strategies for breaking the tolerance trap and radically recalibrating your energetic boundaries. This isn't about wishing for more. It's about refusing to tolerate less. Hermstring asserts that your freedom begins where your tolerance ends. To break the invisible bonds of compromise, you must consciously recalibrate your energetic boundaries, broadcasting an unwavering frequency of no more. He states, your freedom begins where your tolerance ends. To break the invisible bonds of compromise, you must consciously recalibrate your energetic boundaries, broadcasting an unwavering frequency of no more. What you refuse to tolerate, the universe will cease to reflect. This is the hack to claiming your true worth. This means that changing your reality isn't about trying harder to get what you want, but about consistently broadcasting a clear, decisive signal of what you will no longer accept. The radical recalibration involves several key steps. First, identify your tolerance baseline and acknowledge it. Become brutally honest with yourself. Where do you consistently complain the most, yet remain passive? What recurring situations make you feel drained, disrespected, or undervalued? What are your secret acceptances, linking to mirror of resignation? The things you say it's fine to, but secretly resent. Write these down. Understanding where your boundaries have been compromised is the first step. Where did this tolerance come from? E.g., childhood conditioning, fear of conflict, inherited patterns. Second, energetic disruption of tolerance and the fierce no. Once you've identified a tolerance, you must disrupt its energetic hold. This is where you practice the fierce no, internally and, when necessary, externally. When an old thought of compromise arises, mentally declare no more. When someone crosses a boundary, practice saying clear, firm, and compassionate no's. This strong, energetic declaration immediately breaks the old pattern of passive acceptance. If breaking a tolerance triggers fear, guilt, or anxiety, linking to emotional anchor, allow these emotions to be felt and released. Consciously interrupt yourself whenever you're about to fall into an old pattern of compromise, linking to energetic compromise. Third, new boundary programming and flooding. Immediately flood the space left by the discarded tolerance with new, empowering frequencies. Consistently declare your new standards and worth using powerful, sovereign I am. You've seen the uncomfortable truth of what you're tolerating, the subtle saboteurs, the energetic compromises, and the mirror of resignation. You understand that your life is currently defined by what you silently accept. Now the pivotal question arises, how do you break free from this insidious trap and finally align with what you truly deserve? Owen Hermstring offers powerful, actionable strategies for breaking the tolerance trap and radically recalibrating your energetic boundaries. This isn't about wishing for more, it's about refusing to tolerate less. Hermstring asserts that your freedom begins where your tolerance ends. To break the invisible bonds of compromise, you must consciously recalibrate your energetic boundaries, broadcasting an unwavering frequency of no more. He states, your freedom begins where your tolerance ends. To break the invisible bonds of compromise, you must consciously recalibrate your energetic boundaries, broadcasting an unwavering frequency of no more. What you refuse to tolerate, the universe will cease to reflect. This is the hack to claiming your true worth. This means that changing your reality isn't about trying harder to get what you want, but about consistently broadcasting a clear, decisive signal of what you will no longer accept. The radical recalibration involves several key steps. First, identify your tolerance baseline and acknowledge it. Become brutally honest with yourself. Where do you consistently complain the most, yet remain passive? What recurring situations make you feel drained, disrespected, or undervalued? What are your secret acceptances? Linking to mirror of resignation. The things you say, "it's fine to," but secretly resent. Write these down. Understanding where your boundaries have been compromised is the first step. Where did this tolerance come from? E.g., childhood conditioning, fear of conflict, inherited patterns. Second, energetic disruption of tolerance and the fierce no. Once you've identified a tolerance, you must disrupt its energetic hold. This is where you practice the fierce no, internally and, when necessary, externally. When an old thought of compromise arises, mentally declare, "No more." When someone crosses a boundary, practice saying clear, firm, and compassionate no's. This strong, energetic declaration immediately breaks the old pattern of passive acceptance. If breaking a tolerance triggers fear, guilt, or anxiety, linking to emotional anchor, allow these emotions to be felt and released. Consciously interrupt yourself whenever you're about to fall into an old pattern of compromise, linking to energetic compromise. Third, new boundary programming and flooding. Immediately flood the cleared space left by the discarded tolerance with new, empowering frequencies. Consistently declare your new standards and worth using powerful sovereign I am declarations, e.g., I am worthy of respect, I am financially sovereign, I am boundaried and protected. Infuse these with strong emotion and embody them through conscious actions. Charge your worth, say no to draining requests, walk away from disrespectful behavior. Immerse yourself in positive input, books, mentors that reflect your new, higher standards. Visualize yourself effortlessly attracting only what aligns with your non-negotiable worth. Finally, consistent reinforcement. The old tolerance patterns have momentum. Daily vigilance and consistent practice are crucial to make the new, higher standards your default broadcast. This means celebrating every small victory, every successful boundary set, and every time you choose alignment over compromise. This positive feedback solidifies the new energetic programming, ensuring your recalibrated boundaries become your new, unbreakable energetic truth. You've taken radical steps to recalibrate your boundaries, shifting from subconscious tolerance to conscious choice. But what if there's one single word, one powerful energetic declaration that can instantly repel what you don't want and magnetize what you truly deserve? Owen Hermstring reveals the transformative power of the fierce no. This isn't about negativity. It's about clarity, self-worth, and establishing non-negotiable energetic boundaries that instantly signal your true value to the universe. Imagine your energetic field as a highly sensitive personal space. When you implicitly or explicitly say yes to what you don't truly desire or what violates your inner peace, your field becomes energetically permeable, inviting further unwanted experiences. A clear, firm no, however, acts as an energetic force field. Hermstring insists your most powerful yes to your destiny is often hidden in your fiercest no to what you no longer tolerate. The universe recognizes and responds to the clarity of your non-negotiable boundaries. When your field broadcasts a resounding no to compromise, it becomes an undeniable beacon, repelling dissonance and compelling the manifestation of your highest worth. This means that your refusal to tolerate less sends an unequivocal signal of your non-negotiable standards, which the universe is compelled to honor. The energetic mechanism of the fierce no is profound. Firstly, it creates clarity of signal. A clear no to what you don't tolerate eliminates confusion in your energetic field, cutting through mixed messages and leaving no room for misinterpretation. Secondly, it's a powerful broadcast of self-worth. Saying no when you mean no especially when it challenges ingrained people-pleasing patterns or the fear of conflict, is an act of profound self-respect. This broadcasts a high-frequency signal of inherent worth and sovereign power. Thirdly, it removes resistance and creates an energetic vacuum. When you stop investing energy in situations that drain you or cause internal conflict by saying no, you remove immense energetic friction. This firm no creates an energetic vacuum for what you don't want, and the universe in its wisdom rushes to fill that void with what perfectly aligns with your true yes. Consider the professional who now says a firm no to taking on extra work without compensation, even when it feels uncomfortable. This broadcasts, "My time and value are respected," attracting opportunities that honor their worth. Or the individual who says no to a conversation that is disrespectful, choosing to walk away. This broadcasts, "I demand respect," magnetizing respectful, harmonious connections. Even internally, when a limiting thought like, "I can't do this," arises, consciously saying no to that internal voice and immediately replacing it with, "I am capable," purges the old sabotaging signal from your own brain's broadcast. The courage required to enact this fierce no can be terrifying initially, as it challenges old programming and fears of judgment or loss. But each act of saying no to what you no longer tolerate strengthens your energetic boundaries, making your frequency an undeniable magnet for what you truly deserve. It is the ultimate declaration of your sovereign power, ensuring your reality reflects only your highest standards. If Owen Hermstring's message resonated and you're ready to raise your standards, join our community. Subscribe to the channel now and hit the notification bell. We're dedicated to helping you master your energetic boundaries for a life of unstoppable attraction. Leave a comment below and tell us, what are you ready to say a fierce no to today? Your journey to attracting your highest deserving begins when you align.